What's up guys, it is Maxwell, welcome to the next Clash video, and today we of course have the recap of this weekend's arranged war Wales against LP4 Hades, and as you can see we came away with a 2-star victory. Now a couple things I need to mention for this one. First off, as you can see, LP4 did not use all their attacks. They actually ended up swagging 2 Town 11 attacks. One of their guys was apparently unable to come online, which was quite unfortunate for them, but taking a look at the percentages, we most likely would have won anyways, since they had quite a few high percentage fails on our bases that were left standing, as you can see. So couple lower percentages over here as well, but I don't know if that would have been enough. As you can see, we left one of their Town 11's one start. I actually did fail an 11 versus 11 attempt on that myself, and we were unable to 2-star it 10v11, so really struggled with that base. Shout out to the LP4 base builders who copied that base from the Dark Looters. It definitely held up very well, so Eve Czech, my man, nice base. Other than that, we had a couple really close calls as well. As you can see, Anish here with a 98% fail. Then we had Alex, which is I believe the doctor, with a 99% fail, so a little bit unlucky. Quite a rushed weekend for Wales as well. We were done with all our attacks with, I believe, like 6 or 5.5 hours left in war. So, yeah, I don't know. Been a little bit of a strange war still. Even with them using their attacks, we most likely would have won. But definitely a sloppy performance for us. Something that we will look to clean up for the next war. So yeah, we're sort of happy we snuck away with the victory here still, although it was not quite that well deserved this time. It was just enough to outlast them. Alright, let's head into the attacks, and as I already did the whale watching video, there's only going to be 2 Town 9 attacks today, guys. And we're gonna have 3 more attacks after that, so it's gonna be a very short video. But as I already mentioned, it was not our hottest war ever, so yeah, if it's lacking quality of attacks, it's also going to be a shorter recap, of course. By the way, there's a plane in the background for me right now. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I hope not, but I am sort of distracted. I'm going to try to focus as best as possible on Birdman's attack here. Big shout out to him. He was actually able to grab a 6-pack this war for us, so very well done. This one here, his fresh hit, and then he cleaned up on another base, so very nicely done. Still got some farming to do on those heroes, but I reckon he will be able in time for CWL Season 4, which is of course the proclaimed goal at this point in time. So yeah, he's coming in right here. Could not know that there was a lava mount in the clan castle, so moving straight into that with his queen and a big kill squad. But still, his KS is able to pretty much maul over this entire middle of the base. Quite unfortunate with the hawks that he caught a giant bomb there right away. With so many hawks, this actually decided to send in all his hawks on that one spot. But as you can see, he's created some quite nice pathing for his hawks actually, and he only has 1 or 2 possible giant bomb locations left to worry about. He's going to heal right over that one over there, and that was a very smart heal spell. As you can see inside this fresh hit, predicting the giant bomb, which ended up being there, and then his 2 remaining golems, or 1 golem and a couple of golemites, actually ended up tanking the bulk of the remaining defenses. So very nice hit to Birdman, and once again shout out to him for picking up the 6-pack this war. Nicely done. Our second and last Town 9 attack for today is gonna come on number 19, where we have got just Jessie with the fresh hit as well, bringing a, let's see, stoned opener here. So we see 3 golems and still a back-end lava hound, so clearly not very many troops to go along with those 3 golems. Just a couple of wizards for funneling. We've got the clan castle bowlers, I think, and yeah, bowlers, and then king and queen, of course, to deal with enemy queen, 3 air defenses hopefully, and the enemy clan castle as well. As for spells, he's only bringing 1 poison to get the enemy clan castle under control, because he does want to have the 3 haste spells for his Lalo, 1 hound, 14 loons, And he's actually going to start off with a couple of sniping loons here that will take out that archer tower and should hopefully cause the golem to jump out back in front and do some tanking for the queen. Yes, golem is going to do that. Nice golem. It's going to tank both the expos, so super good value there for that golem. Very smart balloons, you gotta say. This of course also a fresh hit, yeah, good touch, good improvisation, good scout there while he was attacking. Meanwhile, the queen and king and the remaining bowlers have sort of broken their way out of the base, and they are now doing work, distracting some more defenses, taking out some more defenses. And this ended up being quite an overkill. He was actually even able to swag his last haste spell, lacking a bit of cleanup, but thankfully, luckily, a couple of the bowlers survived. And that one wizard up top at the trash ring was able to do work as well. Moving on to the only 10v10 that we were able to grab this war. C-Mercs, aka Jason. Jason the Great. I'm not, that's his Tunnel 9 account. I'm not even quite sure how to call him at this point. He recently joined us, came over from Spartan's Legacy. So, of course, very cool to have him on the squad over here. This one a fresh hit as well, by the way. So, coming in with the Queen Walk, Bewitch attack for the fresh hit, 10 versus 10. So, very cool to be able to pick that up fresh for sure. And yeah, just doing work with this Queen Walk here. As you can see, he's looking to distract most of the defense inside the base. Queen is of course not going to be able to reach all 3 expos, so he's going to have to take those out with his kill squad into the middle of the base. And while you guys check him out doing that, I will be right back. Alright, here I am again, because in case you have not already noticed, I'm sort of dealing with a little bit of a flu right now. That is also why I'm recording this video so late and you guys get to see the upload so late. Have not been doing too well today, so not really feeling like making many and early videos at this point in time. But still, of course, have to get this recap done for my whales. In case you're worried about the other clans, I was not in the Spartans Legacy War for this weekend, as I was in this war with my Town 10 as well, and inside J-Off I also did not get in with my 11, so I was actually warring in Mariana Trench with my other 11. So, and also we lost in J-Off quite poorly, so there's not going to be videos coming out on any other war recaps from this weekend, in case we were wondering. Yeah, but of course with no CWL this weekend, it's also not even all that significant. 2 more attacks to watch, guys. 2 more attacks to watch, and the first one is gonna come by Noah. And this hit was so sexy. Take a look: 6 healers, 3 golems, 11 bowlers. Very simple army, but the way he used his troops, that was so nice, guys. Definitely pay close attention to this attack, because it was super cool. So let's check it out. So he starts off with some bowler bounces, comes in with the golem right after, and then we've got a rage spell, of course, to help out the bowlers, put out some more damage onto this base. The stupid Builder Giant trying to distract, but not going to be able to do so. And now check a look, guys. What he's done at this point is set up the funnel on this side for the queen to have to move right, and he's bounced down this air defense as well. So super cool use of the bowlers there. And now take a look. He's going to place a jump spell right over here for the queen to charge the town hall. And taking a look at this, guys, the queen has nowhere to go but straight in towards the town hall. And he's going to have 2 golems, 5 bowlers, plus clan castle bowlers, plus the king to pick up some more percentage on this base. So brilliant plan here by Noah. Whenever I saw this attack, I really enjoyed it. So definitely had to share it with you guys. Also, if you take a look at the clan castle rage, that is not even going to come out until the queen is on the town hall. So yeah, great scout by Noah, and this certainly odd base design with a town hall that is very tough to get to. He was able to deal with that so nicely. So take a look. Queen outside the clan castle range takes out the town hall. And then he is going to have some healers on golem with bowlers and king around the outside to pick up percentage. He's already at 40%. Queen has not yet taken out the town hall, so that's going to be more and more percent. And the healers able to keep. As you can see, the air defense is very far away from that side, so he picked a very smart point to use the 2 healers as well. That golem went full retarded mode there, but it was not able to stop Noah. And his huge attack on this base pops the king ability right there. Queen is gonna die to the clan castle and both those Inferno towers. But at that point, that was already insignificant. He came away with 70% 2-stars, so great hit. And this one right here by Ruiz was also very good. Ruiz taken out a base that he has taken out before. The good old Marshall's Nation troll base, which LP4 also decided to copy. So quite a bit of base copying going on. One time it worked, one time it didn't. So maybe you rather want to copy bases from Germans than from French people, but I don't know. Of course, not a huge fan of base copying, as you can probably tell at this point. But I guess some clans don't have other ways to get to good bases or whatever, or don't want to spend the time. I don't know. I also don't want to throw too much shade here on LP4. Not really sure what is going on though over there, so I don't want to talk too much about this. But of course, I've got sort of a personal relationship because I have been a part of Dark Looters until the very last moments, and I have faced this base here before as well. So yeah, anyways, let's concentrate on Ru's attack here. His queen actually decided to make her way through this wall, which was not the intended goal, but it actually also ended up working out for him. Let's go to ×2 speed as the queen painfully slowly does make her way through this wall. She's going to take out the wizard tower. He pre-rages. The queen had already lost health, so pre-rages to get that health back. Take out the eagle artillery. Take out both enemy heroes as well as the defensive clan castle, which also came out. So a lot of stuff to deal with here at the same time, but with that very early planted rage spell and then the queen ability, he was able to do so. So very good job here to Ru on the queen charge for sure. And now, as you can see, he's been setting up the funnel beautifully for his golem Valkyries and king to come in here and take out the rest of the percentage and also the town hall. Queen is taking some defenses, the golem is taking some defenses, and the bowlers are doing work. So he had a free shot with his wall breakers pretty much. That one bowler not quite getting the archer tower down, which was unfortunate, but still the king and all those Valkyries moving into the base. So looking good at 39%. He's even going to use an earthquake on the town hall. Ground skeleton traps, no worries with Valkyries because they can one-shot them. And bye-bye goes the town hall. King still inside the rage spell, didn't even have to pop the ability yet. And Ru is going to add some more insult to injury by picking up more percentage points here. And his queen actually surviving almost all the way until the end. Swagging a Hawk Rider, Ru with the 10v11 swag. Very nice hit here as well. So yeah, as you can see, we took out 2 of the 11 bases relatively easily, but really struggled on base number 1. So the old Dark Looters base, in case you were wondering which base I was talking about, is this one right here by Eve Czech, which actually I believe was used in the final. Itsu told me, I'm not quite sure. I talked to Itsu about this base, that's why I know. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it for today's recap. Still wanna say GG, well played, of course, to LP4. Respect to you guys. It's been a fun war. Of course, very unfortunate for you guys. Would have loved to see your Town 11 attack and see it come down to the wire and who would have won on percentages. Had he dipped successfully twice, which you of course always also have to do first. But yeah, I hope I could fill you guys as my viewers in as best as possible on what went down inside Warwitz this weekend. That's gonna do it for this video. Hope that you enjoyed it. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.